This past weekend saw 12 of the best female athletes in the UK battle it out for the UK Strongest Woman.
So I was really interested to see how this competition was going to go down this year. And last year we got a live stream. Now this year they didn't do the stream because they have a TV contract, which is brilliant news. It means these ladies are going to be shown on TV in the UK later on this year. But the really interesting part was obviously we have the world's strongest woman, Rebecca Roberts, competing in this competition. Last year's winner, Donna Moore, who has since cut a weight class and is looking smoking hot.
How amazing is she looking?
Yeah, so she's cut down to the 82 kilo.
I think she weighed in at 84 kilos, but yeah, I think her goal is to compete in the under 82, but still competing in the opens as well. And she looks fantastic.
She looks amazing. And then obviously Annabelle Chapman also, who won the WUS competition last year in Dubai. So some of the best strong women in the world are in the UK.
Currently, yeah. I mean, we get to travel all over. America and Canada have some amazing athletes, but the UK is right up there with some of the absolute best. So it was a 5-event competition, and it started off with a tyre flip, a 250 kilo tyre flipped down a course as fast as possible. Then they moved on to the dumbbell press. The dumbbell press, you've seen lifting up the dumbbell up to shoulders, your hands moved away and you've got to press overhead as many times as possible. The ladies had to do 53 kilos for as many reps as they could. And on this event there was a tie between Rebecca and Donna, both hitting 8 reps each, I believe, which is very, very impressive. Only 4 of the women managed to press the dumbbell.
Really?
And 53 kilos is very heavy for that kind of standard of competition. The tyre flip was also won by Rebecca. I've got to say, she put in a dominant performance in this show.
She pretty much smashed
this,
didn't she?
Absolutely smashed almost every event. But event number 3, the deadlift, she did not win.
And that is because the deadlift world record holder, Lucy Underdown, was there and she took first place. It was a deadlift for reps, wasn't it?
Deadlift reps was 200 kilos and she pulled 200 kilos for 18 reps.
Was it too light? Like, what were the least amount of reps that we saw?
I didn't see the full list of results, but I think some of the girls would have struggled.
Oh, okay. So
there was athletes getting single digits.
Okay.
She's just that good at deadlifting.
I know she's very good at deadlifting.
I was at a strongman competition this weekend, and the men had to deadlift 200 kilos for reps, and none of them did 18 reps.
All right. Okay.
So it's very impressive. Like, seriously impressive. Event number 4 was the Atlas Stones, and not surprised, but Donna is known as being a great stone lifter, and maybe just that loss of body weight just affecting her a little bit here, but not to take anything away from Rebecca. She's just improved so much. Since she won Worlds last year, I think that confidence is oozing out of her. She feels really good. And she managed to win the Atlas Stones and the final event, the car deadlift hold, which again was around the 200 kilo mark, 190 kilos I think it ended up being in the hands with straps. So that it's just about pain endurance, just being able to hold that car for as long as possible. And even though she probably won the competition by this point, she wanted to make sure she went out with a bang and win. Basically 4 out of the 5 events. Obviously tying for one event with Donna, Lucy taking the deadlift, but incredible performance by Rebecca Roberts.
So we've got the full results on the screen now. In first place, Rebecca Roberts. In second place was Donna Moore. In third place, Lucy Underdown. Fourth place was Annabelle Chapman. Fifth place was Izzy Tate. Sixth is Shannon Clifford, who is the under 64 kilo world champion. Seventh was Sarah Reynolds. Eighth was Kay Gallagher. 9th was Sam Taylor, 10th Claire Myler, 11th was Gemma Moore, and then 12th was Nadine Guy.
So great performances by all the ladies. That top 6 there are big names in the female side of the sport. Very impressed with Sarah Reynolds. She did really, really well to place 7th in such a strong lineup, and she is new to this kind of level of competition, so that's awesome to see. And I hope the ladies get the recognition that they deserve.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing it on TV later in the year. It's going to be good. But no real surprises that the world's strongest woman won UK strongest woman. It's never guaranteed. We know it's event dependent. But But Rebecca Roberts is made for strong women. Like, this woman, she's a giant as well. What's she, about 6'1"?
She's a tall girl. She's powerful. She's athletic. I'm actually really looking forward to some big battles. The female side of the sport is rapidly improving right now. We were lucky enough to be at the Clash on the Coast last week and see two incredible under 82 kilo Canadian athletes dominate the show there. Some of the Americans are unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, Inez Carrasquito, she is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Victoria Long.
Yes.
Andrea Thompson is still looking very strong. Just came second at the Arnolds recently.
Olga. I want to see all these women together, and you know who can make that happen? Wuss. World Ultimate
Strongman show will be happening later in the year. We have spoken to the organisers.
Yes.
So I'm sure they're going to be looking at these results, I know they watch our videos, so hopefully they will...
Call me, I've got a list for you.
Liz has... The problem with Liz's list now, it's just growing and growing and growing.
Yeah, it's a 20-woman competition.
But it would be a hell of a lineup.
Oh man, it would be a stacked lineup, because nowhere else do we see them all together, because Rebecca Roberts hasn't competed in something that will earn her pro card, so she's not at the Arnolds, and we want to see the best athletes up against each other to find out who truly is the best.
We do indeed. I think later this year we're going to see some epic battles between the women. But for this weekend, it was all about Rebecca Roberts. She is the 2022 UK Strongest Woman. Congratulations from Uncle Oz and Auntie Liz.